Hey guys, it's Billy from FIFTY8 and thank you for watching this video about how I'm navigating reality. So this video, I wanted to talk about how I practice alpha and those little methods that you can achieve on your own and customize it yourself. So one thing that I realized when you cross your eyes and you look upward when they're closed, kind of like the scene in Matrix where they're downloading information, that automatically puts your mind in alpha. But it's hard to hold that there because it feels uncomfortable at first. But that concept of like that scene in Matrix where Trinity downloads the info so she can pilot the helicopter, that's reaching alpha. But you have to hold that instead of having your eyes kind of quiver and move like that. You have to hold that with your eyes closed, kind of cross-eyed and looking up, because when you always look up toward your third eye, it creates a new frequency and a new pattern of brainwaves within your mind. So you have to practice that enough so you become in tune with that frequency, and then you can enter that state whenever you want. And so that's a simple technique, but in order to get to that place, you need to meditate, or at least create a practice where you can balance your mind. And meditation is really beneficial for you once you balance your mind, because at first the mind isn't trained to meditate. You know, you have to attain a practice and a process of flowering of your mind to get out of that chaotic, warlike polarity and pattern of waves called beta. And you have to slow it down and create a more relaxed brainwave pattern within you. So that takes some work in the process, like a flowering. But once you're able to balance your mind and create a meditation where you feel like you're entering a place of deep relaxation, then that's alpha. It's like the state when you first wake up in the morning or right before you go to bed. You know, it's that state of almost no thought and just awareness. So that's a quick way that you can enter alpha when you do that with your eyes. But then you have to also practice a visualization technique to then use that state to become aware, and you can also self-actualize or manifest in that state really quickly. I guess that you could call your imagination kind of like your holographic laboratory. So whatever you want to create in your imagination, think of it as like a little laboratory. Then if you're able to visualize it and feel it with all your five senses that it's real in your laboratory, then you can send it to your body to then experience in physical reality. Because when you're in alpha, there's no pattern of negative thought. There's just balance within you. So energy flows smoothly, like at one. There's no disharmony in the way from your manifestations, because everything that you manifest comes from inside of you. It's self-actualizing it within you as a reality that you create for yourself. So then you have the energetic pattern existing within you that resonates to receive it in physical reality, because it all comes from within you. Every person, place, thing, time, or event is a manifestation of your energy, so you can experience yourself. And once we all realize this self-awareness and this consciousness about ourselves and reality, then reality will really change. You know, that awakening that we all create our own reality is what's going to change the world, or that your imagination is your reality is what can change and evolve us rather than anything outside of us. So that's why I really love hearing how you guys appreciate these videos. It makes me so excited that people are interested in doing this work and in wanting to evolve and balance their energy, so that we can experience a more unlimited reality. Like that gets me up in the morning and it is excited. It makes me so excited, because then it's like, just imagine how things can change for us so quickly, and we can have a world that, you know, just feels more free, and there's less conflicts, you know, and chaos within our minds, because we're able to see more clearly that how powerful we are in creating reality. So these practices might not work for you at first, because you have to flower your imagination and your mind into a more relaxed state, and most of the time people's minds and imagination aren't full of relaxing images in reality. So it needs, you know, you need to find someone to help teach you how to understand and analyze your mind, because you might be so attached to these forms of matter within you, which are thoughts and beliefs, that you can't even see that you're not that matter of thought and belief, that you're actually energy and the feeling inside of you. So you have to practice some self-awareness and analysis so you can then understand who you are or who you programmed to be. And then you can realize the flowering process of who you want to be. And that's sometimes very painful because you don't even know what that is yet, or even what you want to do, because you've been so programmed to maybe not care about what you want to do. So that's a whole different flowering process that you need support in some way at first to just help you self-analyze and be compassionate and understanding about yourself. And then everything begins to change once you start putting that intention on the inside, because the inside creates the outside. And then once you learn how to enter alpha and are in a more balanced state, then you can start to have more joy and happiness, because those are new neurons connecting in your brain that you haven't felt before. And so you go through this transformation like a caterpillar turning into butterfly, because that old part of you has to die. And that's the painful part about being the human to a divine human, or even from an animal to human, is that transformation is very painful. And we experience it as emotional pain and personal growth. The pain is also beautiful because you can create with that. You can use your emotions to create something beautiful. You don't have to just think of it as just pain and that's it. You can use it to channel and create with, or push yourself to become one with it, so then it's not separate from you. And that's the only difficulty, is to make it one with you, because your whole life you've been telling yourself that you can't experience these emotions, or they're not you, or not that they're, it's basically like once you become one with them, you're less addicted to them. You're aware of it as something within you that you need to give it attention and to give it love, so then it's not something that you're addicted to, and you can let go of it and let it transform you, rather than hold your energy back in fear and limitation. So attaining alpha is a practice that I can train and teach you more about the techniques on becoming more self-aware, so you have a more relaxed brainwave pattern and a more open to receiving info and knowledge even from within you. So this is available. If you join the 58 membership, you can join a community where I can answer questions, have more personal interactions with me and what's going on with you, and also check out my workshops and meditations every week to help you enter this state of alpha and have more balanced and powerful multi-dimensional experience of reality, not only outside of you, but because you're developing it inside of you and those dimensions. So thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and join the 58 membership for more knowledge to empower your life.